Hi there, my name's David. I'm the Motion Picture Program Coordinator or Head of Film School for AFTA's Cape Town campus in South Africa. I'm also a producer and a writer, and as a writer, this is very much where this project began for me. I wrote a script for a short film about the perpetuating cycle of alcoholism and domestic abuse within a so-called coloured wine farming community in South Africa. And then, being very enthusiastic about the potential for AI and new technology, I intended to create the entire film myself, prompting AI along the way to see if I could make a film. But then I took a moment to consider my own positionality, and then I realised what I was doing, being guilty of what the discourse refers to as AI hegemony or digital colonialism, because in essence what I would be doing is that once again the patriarchy, myself, the white male, would be literally controlling the narrative, having access to AI, having access to the funds to buy AI tools. I realized I would be telling someone else's story and be telling it in an individual singularity. So instead I've changed my entire approach, and I started to wonder whether it's possible to perform what I call collaborative prompting, which is an experiment I'd like to do. So instead, I've identified a community within the wine farming region and would like to sit with them and see whether instead of creator, I can become facilitator, and I can harness the AI technology, but we can collectively prompt AI and essentially tell the story together with the sense of authenticity and inclusivity and respect, because members of the community themselves would be helping me to essentially craft the film using AI as the channel. In terms of my research framework, I will be drawing on notions of collective authorship, which predate AI in more general terms of collaborative work and collaborative storytelling. Also, I'll be looking at post-humanism from the perspective of where post-humanism critiques humanism as being where many entrenched ideas of what it means to be human was situated within a white male neurotypical heteronormative framework, and posthumanism is asking whether that really does broaden the definition enough of what it means to be human. So I'll be looking at that, and then what I'd like to do ultimately is that I'd like to use my case study as an experiment and then take the learnings into the teaching I do on our campus in screenwriting and film production as students begin to harness AI and look through my case study experience of how we can use AI to tell stories collaboratively, respectfully, and inclusively in terms of the field of work I've done already, in terms of inclusive approaches to meaning making in a multicultural creative economy, and helping to guide the next generation of filmmakers to tell those stories in an inclusive and respectful way. Thank you.